Mother of fuck. I am so sorry. I just realized that my mic was muted. Idiot. But guys, I've just made a Twitter account, so you guys can go follow that. It's the same as my YouTube profile picture. It is also the same as my Demonstrate Facebook page picture. So if you guys have got Twitter and you want to see things before it goes on Facebook, that's where you gotta go. You gotta go onto the little bird that apparently can tweet. I really don't like Twitter. But there's going to be a lot of things that are going to start happening on the on my Twitter. You'll start seeing a lot more of when when the streaming goes out and when it doesn't. If you don't like the streaming, well, go fuck yourself. No one cares. But I will be advising people before I go on. There is going to be explicit content. There is going to be coarse language. There is going to be, well, you can already see there's a Corona that has been unopened, and I've been staring at it for the last 2 seconds. 5 minutes? 10 seconds. I don't know. I don't care. But I have some more impressive news. I'm going to stop trying to record for a bit. My birthday's coming up the next couple of days, so when it comes to recording, I've got to take time to myself. However, there is an EP that's coming out that I'm doing, and it's got a lot of it's got a bit of techno, it's got a little bit of dubstep, it's got a bit of this and that, basically, around the EDM sort of stuff. We'll be going on to that sort of stuff. I'll be making some of those, hopefully some club bangers, yeah. But there's a lot of stuff that I have to sort of look at before I can start recording again, because I've got some personal issues as it is, and unfortunately there's a lot of stuff that I've got to take off air that I can't put on air. There's some stuff that I can say on air that I can't say off air, or that I can say off air, but I've got to sort of subject it to what I can and what I can't do. I've had a lot of stuff going on. Quite stressful. However, there is going to be a place where I can look at this, I can put it behind me, and that's it. Also, we had a comment the other day, the other time I did a stream. Byron, and I'm going to literally not even say your name correctly, just for the simple fact that we know each other personally. Love cake. Not love key, love cake. I'm going to call you a cake, because no doubt you're probably going to eat a lot of cake, because I'll be giving you a piece of cake. So, yeah. And probably your missus too. So, yeah. Well, you know, I've got my ring now. I've got a ring. You asked if I was single. Well, I'm not. So to prove it to you, I've got a ring, and I'm going to backhand you with this ring. Nah. But there's a lot of stuff that goes on and on and on within my life, and I've got to look at not putting it on here as such. Like the stuff between me and Byron, that's a bit different. He wants to put it out there, I'm going to put it on. And it's going to be a vice versa attack. Verbally, comments, stuff like that. Comment section is going to probably come to the point where it's probably going to be really weird. So if you guys don't like the weirdness, then just comment down below and be like, Byron, hashtag you're annoying. And we'll try and get that trending, because I think that'd be pretty mad. Hashtag Byron is annoying. Or should we put it as hashtag GQ is annoying? We'll figure that one out, but for now it's going to be hashtag Byron is annoying. So if you guys could maybe get that hashtag down, that'd be mad. But I've waited too long for this Corona, so I'm going to actually crack this Corona open and legit put my ring on my thumb and crack this motherfucker open. But as I said, there's a lot of stuff going on. And there's a new EP that's coming out. It's not a rapping EP. It's not... It is music, but it's not some stuff that I was working on previously. A lot of stuff that I'm working on now, it's going to become paused because of my birthday, obviously. But there's a lot of stuff that I can't do on my phone that I can do on my computer. Trying to get the software to get going and so I can get it uploaded and all that sort of stuff. It gets really hard to find time. I think that's where a lot of people go wrong, is there's a lot of stuff that you need to put out there and say, hey, I've done a video, I've done music. Whereas you can't really turn around to people and say, demonstrate, do this, demonstrate, do that. And I've had a lot of personal friends say that to me a couple of times. Why don't you try video streaming, game streaming? Yeah, I can do it. Doesn't mean I want to, but I can do it. Blair, why don't you try, freestyle? And that was ages ago. And look at where it's come to now. But I'm doing EDM. I'm doing dance. I'm doing electronic dance, which I think a lot of the time I'm going to try and do. I think I'm going to try and continue on it, because when you make music, you got to like the genre. You got to like where you're going with it. And if you don't like where you're going in it, well, that's pretty pathetic. It's pretty annoying. It's not what you want to be. It's not how you want to say it. However, again, there are certain things that I can and can't do between devices. I can record. I can make music on it. And I've got the apps to do it. But it doesn't beat the computer. It doesn't beat having the electronic devices to be able to make different sounds. And the sounds that I make aren't really there to be for show. Right? I use a lot online. I use LMMS, which is a free online downloadable program where I can make little bits and pieces of music. But there are some things that even my computer can't do that I can do on my phone. And predominantly I'll use my phone because it's portable. I can think of a beat, look at what samples I have on my phone. I'll just sit there, flick through, flick. Ah, okay, here we go. Get there, and it'll come to me straight. It'll come to me as if it was like I've dreamt of the sound, and that sound is in my phone. Or I've thought about it, and it's just telepathically gone into my phone. Whereas there's some things I can do on my computer that will be very difficult for my phone. Like, for instance, let's say, let me go out on a limb here and say, like, I don't know, it's not just sequencing, it could be a range of things, Like, I can make the audio videos on my computer, but I can only make it if I have a computer. And I don't have a computer unless I'm home. And when I'm home, it makes a huge difference on how much I can do. Whereas if I'm out and about, I try and use my phone. I just dropped my cat. Nothing beats beer. But it really doesn't matter how you look at things. The way I do things will be different to a lot of artists that do things. And it's not about the way I do it, it's about the way people want to react. I react in a certain way when it comes to music. I look at the music, I look at the patterns, I listen to the patterns, and I try and get a feel for the song. Hey Blair, having any chance? You have a few minutes to give Granddad a ring. Oh my god, this is annoying. Sorry, I've got family that's trying to contact me. There's a lot of stuff that happens between making music and having the time for it. I don't have a lot of time for it. Honestly, if I'm speaking from the heart, it's just a hobby. I'm not doing it to get paid. I'm doing it because I like it. And if I can make money out of it, then that's fine. I like doing it. I like pleasing an audience. And it's not like I used to be when I was a kid. I used to be a very angry kid. In fact, Mum used to videotape me being this aggressive, impulsive kid. Whereas now, I'm not like that anymore. Like, yeah, that's probably a hole in my cupboard door, but not the point. That was ages ago. That was a long time ago. But I've still got to look at things from a perspective of what I used to be to how I'm going to be now. As an artist, I relish challenge. As a human being, I try and test myself. But there's no specific way to test myself without doing and taking a huge step to be able to do these things and try and say these things. It's like having your own peace of mind. It's like asking yourself, do you want to take a challenge? Do you want to try and push yourself? Well, yes, I do. But I don't want to do it in a way that's going to affect me in a bad way. Affect my audience, or even affect my career that I want to make myself. So, when I look at things, I look at things differently. I look at things as a, hey, you're doing a really good job. Let's keep going. Let's do something about it. And when I get people to come up to me and tell me how to really improve my music, how should I put this? How to really have a look at how much I have, how much support that people give me isn't like anything else I've seen in the past, I don't know. I'd say it's not like it used to be in like 5 years. 5 years ago. Didn't really have much to go on that point, but it's a big gap that I'm taking. It's a big risk I'm taking. I don't actually have a job at this point because, well, I've lost my job. Very sad, very lonely, very shit. But there's a lot of things that come into... No. Let me rephrase it. It's not who I want to be. It's not who I'm going to be. It's not how I'm going to look at it. As a person, I'm different. As a human being, you can't really turn around and say that. Right? You can't really turn around to someone and say, hey dude, you're doing this wrong. You need to do it this way. I've got my own way of making beats. I've had friends turn around to me and say, maybe we should put more bass in it. And I listen. But there's only so much bait I want to put into a song before it gets to the point where it's not who I am. I don't make your own style. That's what I'm doing. That's what I've been taught. Well, that's what I taught myself. You either make your own style, or you stop, you copy someone else's style and you leave. And then watch that revenue that you think you had go, because no one wants to support you because you're not your own person. You're not your own style. No one cares. You're just like a copycat. And some people may look at you like that, and some people may turn around and be like, well, that's not how it goes. And that's not the way you really want to be perceived either. You know what I mean? Like, mumble rappers, for instance. Mumble rappers have the ability to basically not be able to rap. But they've come in to a world where mumble rappers just... no one wants to care for them. No one wants anything to do with them. In fact, there's a lot of things that I don't really want to listen to either. Right? I prefer Eminem's old stuff, but I like his new stuff as well. There's a lot of stuff that I can sort of say that I can't. You know? Like, I'd love to be able to turn around to an artist that I like. Whether that's, whether it's Eminem, and please don't criticize me for this, but Pink, I grew up around Pink. She's an artist, she's a lovely person. If I was able to talk to him and say, look, what do you do? How do you look at things? They'd say the exact same thing. We make our own style. We don't look at things as a, Jesus, you know, I'm getting a bit of hate for this, but I'm not going to go on. It's going to be, I relish a challenge. I get the challenge, and I don't stop. I won't stop. I don't need to. I don't have to. It's not me. So when you look at things and you say to people, hey, don't do it this way. We don't like it when you do it this way. To, hey, bro, do it this way. It's not going to work. You can't convince someone to take your own style. You can't convince someone to do a style that they don't want. So I think there's a lot to go on about on this, and I think there's a lot of stuff that we can work on. Not just as a person, but as an artist. You got to look at things the way you want to be perceived. You want to be able to have your own opinion, but also stay relevant. Also stay to the point where you don't need it. You don't want it. So you got to look at it from that point of view. Anyway, guys, I have to go. I thought I'd make this video to let you guys know that there is an EP coming out. It'll go out on iTunes. It'll go out on Spotify, and it should go out on I can't remember. It'll go out on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, and it'll come out on YouTube. I've already got it on YouTube, but it's already out on YouTube. Most of my music is already out on YouTube. It's going to be on iTunes and Spotify, so you guys can listen to it for free on iTunes. On Spotify, or you could pay for my EP, which, by the way, will only be. Let's see. For the pre-order, I'm gonna make a sweet deal. $5. Pre-order $5. And if I get enough people to do the pre-order for $5, then when it does officially come out, it'll be I'll only up it by another $5, which will be $10 in my pocket. But I'll keep it as $5 for now and see how $5, and then we'll see how we go. I think that's the way we're going to do it. This will give me a revenue of $0. and it'll give you guys a chance to buy a cheap album. The first couple, it's only a 4-song EP, right? But it has Enraging Demonstration, Tuesday Lunch, my other song that I've now forgotten, and The Warrior Inside, which actually used to be called the first soundtrack of 2019. So I've now redid it, and I've actually done a new name for it, and I've put it into an EP. Unfortunately, it's not the first track. Some people like my third track, which was holy. You know what? Let's just fix myself here. Let's have a look at my videos. So, Enraging Demonstration was one of them. Enraging Demonstration is track 1. Tuesday Lunch is track 2. Sounds of a Party is track 3, which a lot of people may like. And I'll give you guys a source of that. Now, YouTube, you better not copyright this, because I made this myself. I've made it, and you can't deny the fact that I have. But some of you may have seen it, some of you may not. So, for those that may not heard it, I'm gonna put up a sneak peek for you now. I really do hope you guys enjoy. If I can unmute my videos here on YouTube and do this. It's not really a sneak peek, it's out already. This seems like a good idea, good way to sort of start the video off, end the video off. So hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe. As bloody always, people tell me this is how I gotta do it. However, I will be seeing you guys soon in another live stream. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a brilliant night. It is currently 9:50, so I'm probably going to be up for another, 2 hours? 3 hours? I hope you guys enjoy it, and you know what? Take this video as a life lesson for those who want to start their own music and do it their way. So, this is for you guys. Alright guys, catch ya. And I hope, as I said, I've talked too much. Catch ya, bye.